Hey guys, this is DJ Randizzle, and today we're going to discuss how to use the loop and the hot cue functions within the art selector. So now we're going to go ahead and adjust those loop ranges, and everything you do on track A can be done on track B as well. So with your GODJ on track A, we're going to go ahead and use the function knob, scroll all the way down to loop range, and then you'll see that there's a loop 32, a loop 8, loop 4. So go ahead and adjust the loop range to your preference. Also, please remember that a track does need to be loaded in order for you to use and adjust the loop range. So let's give it a shot right now. Let's get started by pressing that play button. Now that the music is playing, you can kind of freely use the loop ranges and really see what options you have. You may have noticed that there's a slip mode. We'll get more into that a little later, but for now let's go back into the loop mode. Now with the function knobs, go ahead and scroll to loop 1 and press down on the function knob. Once selected, you'll notice that the turntable color has changed and the loop 1 is highlighted in blue. Now we're going to go scroll to loop 1/2 and 1/4. Nice, let's try that again. Let's go back to loop 2, and to release the loop, press the function knob again. And let's go ahead and try loop 32. So as you can see, loop 32 is a much bigger number, so the track will actually loop much longer. Now let's release the loop 32 and enter slip loop. The slip loop function maintains the real-time play position of the audio. So once you select the desired slip loop, go ahead and loop it, and you'll notice that the song will resume back to where the song should have been, as if the track was never interrupted. Now you know how to use the slip mode. And it's a great function that DJs use all the time. Now let's go ahead and stop the track. And now we're going to go ahead and talk about the motion loop functions. Earlier we showed you how to set loops using the function knob. Now we're going to go ahead and show you how to use the loops using the touchscreen LCD screen. So now that we have a song playing on track A, let's go ahead and scroll down with your function knob all the way to the bottom. Keep pressing down on the function knob until you see the REP file option. Now once you found it, go ahead and scroll up and you'll notice that the turntable screen color will change. Now you've activated the motion loop function. With your finger, you can now actually set the different kinds of loops that you want on the touchscreen panel. 1/4, 1/8, 1/2, 1/32. Adjusting your loop has never been more simpler and faster. Next, I'm going to show you what happens when you put your finger on the touchscreen and turn it counterclockwise. Now let's go ahead and try it clockwise. When I turn it clockwise, it gives it that unwinding sound, but when I do it clockwise, it kind of brings that winding sound back. This function is used very often by DJs who want to give a fresh feel for their music. And that concludes the motion loop feature on the MonsterGODJ. Moving right along, now we're going to go ahead and show you how to access your hot cue functions from your turntable screen. So to get started, let's make sure we got a track playing on either track A or track B, and then go ahead and take the function knob and scroll to Q1. You'll notice that there's Q1 up to Q4. Let's go to Q1. Once you get close to a point where you want to remember that cue point, go ahead and pause the track and search for exactly where you want it using the turntable and kind of locate exactly where you want to set that cue. And with the function knob, go ahead and set the Q1 and press down the function knob, and now it's been saved. Now let's go ahead and play the track. Next we're going to set cue point 2, so let's go ahead and pause the track. Right there is good. And let's set that cue point, scroll it to Q2, and press down. There we go, it's been set. Let's do it again and set it to Q3 this time. You'll know that you'll have saved cues when you look at the highlighted text in colors other than white. To play a track from its cue point, simply take the function knob and scroll to the desired cue point. Here I'm loading Q2 and Q1. And now I'm going to press play, and I'm going to scroll to my cue points. And this is how you access cue points. Pretty simple, right? And that concludes how to set cue points. Now, if you have too many cue points or you want to set a new cue point, scroll all the way to the top to cue clear and select cue clear and select the cue point that you want to delete. So one more time, let's go ahead and scroll to the top on cue clear, and then once you press down, you'll notice that the cue buttons are blinking. Select the cue that you want to delete. Now you can see that the reset cue point is now in white text. If you click on the top left of your screen, you'll notice that you'll enter vinyl mode. The colored dots that you see are your visual cue points to access your hot cues. Those dots you see pay homage to the hip-hop generation in the mid-1970s when DJs discovered a new turntable technique, and that's how scratching was born. So to recap, we showed you the many different ways that you could set your loops and cue points. Now it's your time to start mixing. Be sure to join us next time on our next video as we show you more features of the MonsterGODJ. We'll see you next time.